Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Report, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
Let's take a look at some stocks on the move today. I'm Tom Keene with Paul Sweeney and Bloomberg's Lisa Mateo. Here with the movers today. Is Target a mover?
Yes, Target. You said it correctly. Thank you very much. Ticker TGT. It's down as much as 3%. So basically, they trimmed their profit forecast for the year. It's dealing with markdown, soft demand, key merchandise areas. Its COO, who's actually going to become the CEO in February, he said that they're not even satisfied with the current results, but he said they're moving in the right direction. The company's been struggling to return to growth. It had this big boom during the pandemic. A lot of challenges, right? They had the tougher consumer economy, cooling job market. But if you remember, it was also hit by those boycotts when it kind of pulled back on its diversity initiative. So that's kind of hurting the company. They plan, though, to increase capital spending to $5 billion next year. They're using AI. They're partnering with OpenAI to let shoppers use, ChatGPT on its platform. So they're starting to do things.
Lisa Costco, help us here. For our international audience, what's the difference when you walk into a Target versus a Walmart?
I say there's more, it's about value. I don't know. I feel like I always spend more at Target. Maybe it's just my daughter. I don't know. Maybe she just piles up the cart with the beauty products.
Oh, it's a daughter haven.
Yes, because they love the beauty products.
Oh, they do that?
Yes. But that's what I feel like like a Costco or like a Walmart. There's
here's a
value.
Bloomberg headline here. Target studying ways to expand beauty offerings after Ulta deal. Right?
See?
Just crossed the tape. Lisa's making
What
news
timing?
here.
That's amazing.
Lisa making
Your daughter's on line 3.
Yes.
Next.
Yes. All right, we go to Lowe's. Remember, ticker LOW, up as much as 6%. Home Depot yesterday, they said consumers were pulling back on these big ticket items. That pushed them to cut their full year profit target. But Lowe's reported profit topped expectations. So they did better. Positive same store sales growth, second quarter in a row. A big thing for them is that pickup in online sales growth from professional contractors. And they've really been focusing on this. If you remember, they had that, more than $8 billion cash deal to buy out drywall company Foundation Building Materials. And that deepened their market position with contractors. And the reason contractors are important because they tend to buy more and they spend more frequently compared to everyday Joe like me who walks in the store.
Right. Or John Tucker.
John Tucker,
right. Yeah. And what Drew Redding said from Bloomberg Intelligence is Home Depot does have a higher percentage of its revenue come from those professionals. Builders as Lowe's. So I guess Lowe's is trying to close the gap a little bit.
They moved over to 3rd Avenue, and I can tell you that the professionals, as you call them, are lined up and Forple parked, taking 3rd Avenue down to one lane around the new Home Depot.
Exactly.
Brutal.
Just get away from here. That's good enough for me.
Next.
Exactly. Okay, next we have marketing platform Semrush. SEMR, their shares are up as much as 74%. Okay, the reason behind this is Adobe news, right? Adobe agreed to buy the company, $1.9 billion. It's actually Adobe's first takeover announcement since they had that failed, $20 billion acquisition of Figma back in 2022. All cash deal expected to close the first half of 2026. If you're wondering, what is Semrush? What do they do? Okay, they're this platform. They allow businesses to analyze, optimize their online marketing, but it includes how their company appears in AI search results, which is key, which is what Adobe is kind of feels like it's going to help them kind of expand in that space because they also offer things like marketing and analytics tools. So they're hoping that's going to help out. But
Bill Wagner up in Boston.
Yeah.
Getting it done for 1,500 people.
Okay.
Eugene Levin, Brian Mulroy, and a host of others.
Yep. All right. Technology. Go for it.
Congratulations. Brinley Johnson's having a busy morning there as well. Is that all you have today? Do you have an NVIDIA comment or?
No. You want to go Lazy Boy?
Please,
Who
Lazy
doesn't
Boy.
love a Lazy
You
Boy
love
share?
a Lazy Boy. Their shares are up 11%. Sales, adjusted earnings per share, beat expectations. So good news for Lazy Boy.
Those things always survive. Everybody loves a Lazy
recliners.
Boy. Absolutely.
The Stock Movers Report from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.